But yeah, it just says this is a good video. I'm certainly down to watch 2 minutes of Wings of Redemption. Wings of Redemption comments on his backing out of the PKA survival trip in 2014.
Oh.
This is a Sean Rinklin video. Sean Rinklin makes the best Wings of Redemption content on the internet. Copyright Sean Rinklin 2018. It's great. He has taken the helm over from Wings Tings. Everyone should know that the current Wings Tings, while he's doing the best he can, he is not the original Wings Tings, and pales in comparison.
These are all channel names of people who scope out Wings stream and compile this.
I don't know. Before I watch this, I haven't seen 1 second of it. I'm over the survival trip backing out. I can't speak for the rest of the group, but for me, like, it was never his biggest offense, and I don't know.
Well, I'm still livid.
Let's watch it together. Let's see where he goes on this.
Right,
Ready,
10
set.
seconds.
A 10 sec. What do you mean by?
Are we starting at 10?
No,
0.
I think he's saying even 10 seconds in it was already worthwhile. But we're starting at 0.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Right. Ready, set, go. So quiet.
Bullshit.
Live off the land, build his own shelter. During
Bullshit.
the rainy period, while it was unseasonably cold.
Bullshit.
Real talk, you're a fucking idiot. And I was going to go to the trip. Nobody seems to remember me trying to talk them out of it and trying to pick
Bullshit.
Like, dude, it's cold as fuck in April. Which that year was. It was cold as shit in April. The time they picked, it was supposed to rain 4 of the 5 days we were there. Like on the forecast, right? It was also I tried to push it back to summer. They wouldn't want to do that. I was trying to get us to take like stuff like compasses. They didn't want to take compasses.
Bullshit.
I didn't want to get lost in the fucking woods. You know,
That was not a concern.
Is a big fucking place. Kyle left 2 days early.
I was
Backed
vomiting.
out on that Friday morning.
I think
And
he
I
means
left like
Kyle
4
already
days early.
left. He was on the road because he left.
he means
Friday.
you left before the trip
Oh,
started.
I see what you mean.
I backed out 2 days ahead of time.
Bullshit.
Not true. That's a lie.
It's not
Bullshit.
like I would have been any kind of benefit to the trip.
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
Wow.
Scenario is my blood sugar would have dipped.
Oh no, not the blood sugar.
We were willing to bring taffy.
Keep up with those two. I'm like everything would have been dragged
I
down
had
by
glucose tablets in my bag.
You did.
between that and I didn't want to sit in the rain hungry and cold for fucking 5 days. It's like fuck it, I'm not going on this trip.
I got my compasses.
He's not backed out. More excuses. That these are some excuses are valid.
Not
What's
those.
going on?
I would have went on the survival trip if I knew they was only going to go one fucking night.
He should have.
I could make it at night.
We
So
could have poured some water. We could have got him to lay on his back, poured some water in his belly button, magnetized a needle, and floated it on a leaf in the little puddle that it made, and used that as a compass.
What
ever
was
see
he
the
gonna
Edge?
do with a compass?
we didn't go far enough to get
Dude.
lost. We walked like a mile, maybe.
Yeah, dude, we hiked in, and like look, we weren't in stellar shape, but I was in okay shape, and Woody was in okay shape, like normal adult men, I guess, and like probably, I mean, American men are pretty slovenly. I guess.
Here's
But-
what I want to say. We would have absolutely modified what we did so that Wings could succeed.
Thank you. That gets past so many people, and especially Wings. What Woody and I did was different than what we would have done with Wings there. Anything that got in the way of Wings would have been curtailed and altered to not get in the way of Wings. We crossed a somewhat raging river at one point.
I struggled.
It was a difficult crossing. It was
Not for
very
Kyle
fast.
for some. I don't know how Kyle was just a genius at walking across fast-moving water. Anyway, carry on. I think he held my hand at one point.
I held.
It was
I crossed the river, put my bags down, came back across, got some of Woody's bags, crossed it again.
He was
came back
very
across
good.
and held Woody's hand and walked him across.
Oh my
the rest
god,
of the-
dude. Don't make memes of this. Anyway.
I think
I
was
was
there, you could
filming-
have done that riddle. Like,
I
well,
was-
you have to bring the chicken across, and the fox back.
I was filming Woody try to make it across, and I started feeling bad, like I was recording something I shouldn't. And I was like, I should go help.
I'm going to sound like an excuse maker. I think Kyle had like sandals or mandals or something, and I was barefoot. And I honestly think that made a big difference because the rocks were not only slippery, but they were moving and slippery. And for me, it just seemed like every step I was about to go down river.
Honestly, that very well could have been it. I had some, what are they, Keens or something like that. I had some like $130 mandals that are like very, very fucking nice. They're hideous, but they're excellent. They're so good for like hiking and walking. They don't rub blisters. But yeah, we wouldn't have crossed that fucking river if Wings had been there. If he got tired walking in, we'd have sat down, rested every 3 minutes of walking, 5 minutes of walking, 10
Whatever
minutes,
it takes.
whatever it took, right? Like, the idea that he would have to build a shelter is absurd. We'd have built him a shelter. The idea that he would have had to do anything other than sit there
And
on
be
a log,
Wings. And be
and be
Wings.
himself.
Yeah,
all
I,
he
Do you think he knows that, or do you
No,
think
he
he's like
doesn't know
very
that.
I don't think-
paranoid, or he's just making up excuses because like he was weirdly like agoraphobic or something? Just a
Dude,
bizarre
he
man.
makes these kind of excuses up about everything in life. When it comes to like the weight loss surgery, he starts like rattling off a long
Okay.
list of possible side effects and illnesses that he might get. He's like, I'll have to take iron pills for the rest of my life, and I'll have to sip water all day so I don't become dehydrated. And I can never drink soda again because the carbonated beverages could make my little tummy explode.
I want to
And I'll
remind
be
people.
vomiting 3 times a day.
So Wings said in that video that the reason he wanted to delay the trip was that he wanted it to be warmer. That's not the reason he gave us. The reason he gave us was that he had a birthday coming up and he didn't want to die before his 28th birthday.
Do you remember the percentages he gave? I asked him, what do you think the percentage odds are, the chances that you'll die on this trip? I'm pretty sure he said there was a 30% chance that he would die. dude, we're not Survivor, man. We're not Bear Grylls here.
No.
We didn't go off into the Yukon. We parked a truck and walked for 20 minutes into
That's
a
about
forest.
right. Maybe more.
maybe 30 minutes.
Because I
Like,
want
it
to
was-
say 20 minutes on the river crossing because I was a little slow.
Well, I'm not factoring that in because you could literally throw a rock across that
That's
river.
not true. Well, okay, it would take a pretty good arm. Maybe you're right.
Yeah,
Maybe
Dick,
you
this
could
is
and I
all
couldn't. I don't know.
fascinating. Dick, this man's tale is it all fascinating to you. You got to watch the Medicare video that details the entire
Oh.
storyline.
Let me
Yeah.
The PKA, we're actually a pretty big part of it. You two are, so I'm not
just give
really.
you a little tasting of what you get in that Medicare video. He got fingered in the asshole by his grandmother, and that's
Mm.
all I'm going to tell you.
That's
all I'm going to
great.
tell you.
It's a
And-
true
and-
story.
It's a true story
It's a story that he told.
that he told, and it's in the Medicare video. Him telling the story and Medicare commenting on him getting fingered by his grandmother. I'm not going to give you any more details other than that because I want to whet your appetite.
Medicare is like the Ripley's, believe it or not, of people who've done weird shit with their ass. Like,
Yeah, but Wings' reasoning in that video, I think, was mostly untrue. And
Yeah, there were 5 bullshits. I give it
Yeah.
5 bullshits.
yeah, and I wish maybe I don't know what I could have said that would have better like translated that we were on his side, right? He felt like one of the reasons he gave is he thought I was gonna beat him up on the spot, right? Because we had that stupid rear naked choke thing, right?
What?
Oh yeah,
Thought
there
you were
was.
gonna beat him up?
Well, we had this bet, I
remember
think.
that.
Yeah, he was.
beat him up.
Wings was saying, that, for Dick, if you don't know, I have a little fight training. And so Wings was saying that he could beat me, and I was like, I find that really unlikely. And then he started, like, changing the starting positions. Well, now he wants the top. Now he wants full mount. It eventually gets to, he wants my back with a rear naked choke sunk in as the starting position. And I was still like, well, I accept your terms. And he listed, like, I was just going to jump him or something as one of the reasons he didn't go on the trip. And I was not going to jump you, Wings. I swear I wasn't going to do anything like that. You know what I was going to do? Carry
What, he's gonna
whatever
come down
shit
from
you
a
needed
tree,
carried.
crossing the river?
Yeah, we would have, our whole goal was to set him up for success because I really felt like his presence would have added to the videos, his charisma, you might
It was
say.
about
does
the
he ever go
funny-
outside?
Not much.
So you got to bring all the fun to him.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been to
Kyle's
visit
been to his
him.
house a couple times.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been in there twice. Woody's been there once. We
least,
hung
yeah.
out with the guy a bit.
Yeah, yeah, it's, and it's not, I don't,
In there, that breakdown would be fascinating and hilarious.
yeah. Man.
His family is just as interesting as he is. I've long
Uh-huh.
said that I I used to know a couple of like bullshit TV producers, and I mean the ones who actually make like the shitty TV programs like Ultimate Warrior and crap like that. I should try to get in touch with some of those people and like be like, hey, there's this guy named Jordan. They call him J Squared. He lives up in Conway, South Carolina. And if you thought Honey Boo Boo was a train
Oh
wreck,
yeah.
you got to get on this. There's cocaine, there's crack, there's
Opioids.
obesity, there's prostitution, there's guns, there's violence, there's fatty foods, there's retardation, there are trailers, there's intrigue,
Drama.
and there's a built-in fan base of 100,000 people minimum.
Yeah, just to start it, just to plant the seed. Man, it's got to happen.